Welcome back to Small Town Sports. Ashton is not here today. He is pulling OT tonight. He's going to work at fucking 5. So we don't have the man himself. So it's just me and Tapper today. It's probably going to be a quick episode, maybe 45 minutes. We did a Friday pod. There's nothing to talk about today. The NBA has been mid as fuck. It
But
has been mid. But
we're
we're
coming up on the playoff season.
yes, playoff season is around the corner, and thank God gives us something to talk about because we have had nothing to talk about for like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Ever since the trade deadline, it's been fucking just mid after mid after mid.
Just who's dropping 40 tonight?
Yeah, essentially. I mean, first thing to really talk about is Andrew Wiggins is coming back. That's it. His kids are his. It was confirmed. Thank God.
Hallelujah.
Thank God. I can't believe we had to worry about that, but his kids are his. Um, Something to do with his dad. I guess I was right on that one.
Yeah, sick.
I may have worded it a little wrong, but I was right on that one. I don't know. What do you think about this? I don't really think it does anything for the Warriors as of right
Ooh,
now.
I yeah. As of right now, maybe not, but as of playoffs, still an elite defender. He's still been training every day, so he'll come back. Should be in not maybe not tippy top, but like he'll be fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
Out there
big,
playing his fucking hard defense against what are they? They're expecting to face. Oh, RIP the Kings, bro. The Kings first round.
yeah.
That's just tough for the Kings.
It's tough for both teams. I don't really know. The Kings might pull an upset. They might do it.
I think it comes down to experience there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think this is just the Kings getting their legs under them. No one expects them
Yeah,
to win, but they need to be in that playoff atmosphere.
yeah.
And
I
the
got Warriors in
Warriors,
6.
yeah, I got Warriors in like 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5, but I didn't want to sound too disrespectful to the
No,
third seed.
I mean regular season team. We've seen it happen before. We've seen
Yeah,
the better team wipe the first seed as of recently, just because of the play-in and all that.
yeah.
Just injuries happen.
And now that teams don't actually have to sweat the full season out.
Yeah,
You walk in as a 10th seed, and
yeah.
you're a good team. You got the star power.
Fucking the Warriors with Wiggins. It's gonna be the same team as last year as long as Gary Payton comes back fully healthy. Because it
He is back.
is he? There you go.
Yeah,
I mean, James Wiseman didn't play last year. He's not there this year. Um, Steph is still playing like Steph. Clay needs to step it up. Other than that, it's literally the same team as last year going into the
all they're
playoffs.
missing is Will Chamberlain's grandson, but
Yeah, I mean,
he's over there bobbing in Toronto.
he was a decent player for that team.
Oh yeah,
He's a stand-up guy.
yep.
But speaking of we'll keep it in the West. AD is doing MVP numbers as of recently. Now that LeBron is back.
Facts.
LeBron's back. He put up a triple double the other night. The Lakers are 7th seed, looking like a championship caliber team.
Yeah.
Uh, Everybody was like,
Austin
"Well,
Reeves got his own
his
signature shoe.
signature shoe is called the AR1." They look pretty sick. I don't know if I'd ever wear them, but they do
Yeah,
look sick.
but like, get off this man's meat. Like for real, there's so many better players that don't have their own signature shoe.
Yeah, yeah, that's a
Austin
weird one.
Reeves.
Austin Reeves has a signature shoe, and Blake Griffin never had one. I don't think so. That's kind of
No,
wild. That's kind of wild. But maybe he's the next MJ. We don't know. We do not know. But yeah, 80 had like 35 and 17 the other night on like 5
yeah,
assists. That's fucking nuts, man. And then he went down. Luckily he's healthy. He's good.
he came back that game.
Yeah. The Lakers can't afford to lose him at all.
No, That
I
was
mean,
my only problem with the Lakers this year, or like coming up on playoff season, is if they lose him, they're fucked. Like you can't go without your star big. LeBron's not 25. He's still gonna put you up numbers, but he ain't there defensively. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, I completely get that. Like LeBron's still LeBron, but he needs a second option. He needs AD.
Yeah.
Fucking D'Lo has been hooping. The
Yep.
Mavs are ass. That's no fault to Kyrie Irving, by the way. If anyone's about to say Ashton's not here to defend Kyrie, so I may go on a little slander of him just so Ashton can't fucking harass me on the pod. He can harass me later, but he won't harass me on here. D'Lo has been fucking hooping for those boys. You dude, I don't think you split this team up, man. You don't. You run it back next year with a full chemistry team, man. And I don't.
Or or you get Kyrie Irving. Still Kyrie, man. If you got an offer, you take that.
Actually, Kyrie may not be able to sign there next year. With the new NBA and NBPA association, their new negotiations. One of the factors in this is being brought up that next season you can only have two players on max or super max contracts on your roster. And that
I
is
like that.
I don't like that either. That's a problem
I
for the
said I like it.
I don't like that. That's a problem for the Cavs. That's a problem for the Warriors. That's a problem for the Suns. This is a problematic situation because
But it's good.
it'll be good for the future. I think you
I'd
can't get super
I'd love to
teams.
see I'd love to see fucking give me 26 teams that have two super maxes, you know what I mean? 52 superstar players.
Yeah,
That's gonna make this shake up the playoffs. Who can
yeah.
build the best team around them?
This will come down to the front office. Now it's the front office's time. They can't just buy players. You have to put a team together, orchestrate
My
around your two
biggest
super
problem,
maxes.
my biggest problem with this is when the talent gets larger, like the talent pool gets larger, what happens? You're gonna have a team like, let's say, the Cavs. Got Evan Mobley, you got Darius Garland, you got Dono.
Dono, Garland are both on max or super max extensions, and
Garland isn't yet, I don't think. I
not
think
yet.
this is his year,
Okay.
and
Well, he
Mobley's next year.
Evan Mobley can do his extra 1 year on an eight or on a rookie. What's it called? It's like a rookie contract coming to the league, whatever it is.
Yeah,
You can
the
have three
player
years.
option.
Yeah, player option. You can have your third year in, making only
Yeah,
1.2. But now it's a problem for the Cavs because what do we do with Mobley?
yeah.
He wants his
And
money.
it comes down to like realistically, what players are good enough that they don't need a third option? Because Tatum needs Brown, but like you go look at the Warriors, or not the Warriors, OKC with Harden back when they comes down to it, you can't get it unless you get that third piece. You can't get over that hump. And if you can't offer your third piece to Max and they just walk the fuck out,
It's yeah.
what do you do?
This is gonna be very shaky for the league. It's
Yeah,
very, very, very shaky. Very scary. Just this super max shit. Just because KD's on a super max, Chris Paul is still on a super max, Deep Book's on a super max. Well, not super max. They're all on max contracts, though. Bare
yeah,
minimum max contracts. And same as the Nuggets, Yoke, NPJ, Jamal Murray. They're all on max contracts.
yeah.
And it fits as long I don't
They
get
don't
why,
deserve it, but
yeah, I don't get why you can't have three max contracts on a roster as long as it fits into your salary cap.
because teams are abusing that. Abusing it.
I guess, but still, man, like
Like,
it's
how the fuck
weird.
the Warriors get four?
Yeah,
If the manager's willing to pay, you can do anything. The the fucking what's it called? Doesn't matter. The salary cap don't matter. If you want to go over it, you can. So I see where they're coming from, But
Yeah,
I don't like it because like you got players like Michael Porter Jr. getting fucking handouts. It's just gonna kick. He's gonna be gone.
I think
Ain't
it's
nobody
just
gonna want him.
that is simply just because they did not want to let him go, just
Yeah,
in case his back did, make a miraculous change and he turned into a superstar.
but now it comes down to he's a player. If I only have two max contract spots, I'm giving one to MPJ. Fuck
No,
that.
fuck
I'm gonna go
that.
out there and get myself like a Shea or someone. You know what I'm saying?
Now that doesn't mean you can't offer him under 1 million under the max. Like they could fuck around and do this where, okay, I'm gonna give you this 1 million under the max, but you're still getting max money. And I'm gonna put an incentive that if you do this season, you get that 1 million. So
Yeah, that's fair.
the GMs can play with this a lot.
Yeah, gonna be a
But
lot of Jalen Brunson type contracts handed out.
yeah. And then another thing with their negotiations was that marijuana, you can no longer test for it. It's legal in the NBA. I mean, I don't think the players really gave a fuck to begin with. Hookah Luka is a thing. Um,
Freddie off
yeah.
Freddie
Um,
off a dabber.
who was the other one? Brandon Ingram getting his MIP. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that image, but it's so fucking funny. He was in his
Ed
house and
Holgram.
yeah, Colby White on his draft day. There was another one. Fuck. Oh, Kawhi when they won the championship, he was rolling up a J in the car with Ibaka when they did the "What a Do Baby" meme. That was him rolling up a J. He was like, so.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just now they can't test for it. You can't be suspended for it. Now you can't go out and do steroids. Drug testing is still a thing, but if marijuana
Yeah,
shows up in your system, they can't be like, well, you're suspended for smoking weed. So that's a cool
fair.
thing. It's a good thing. I mean, a lot of these guys do hang out with rappers. They do smoke weed in their spare time. So who really gives a fuck? As long as they're not coming up to the games high or showing up drunk or whatever, gives a fuck.
As long as their lungs don't give out on them is my issue. I don't want to see
Well,
a league turn into Luca pacing because fucking everyone's cooked out their minds and has the lungs of a fucking 2-year-old nowadays. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean. That would be fucking hilarious though.
Everyone just fucking jogging up and down the court. Luca definitely an MVP averaging 50 with the fucking
Yeah.
playing against a bunch of Lucas.
I mean, speaking of Luca, Mavs are out of the playoff picture. Doesn't look like they're gonna make the plan. They were sitting at the 4th seed before the trade. Now they're sitting down at the 10th. No, the 11th or 7th.
11. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just out. But I think they're below the 11th. I think they're the 13th or the 12th seed. And
I think they're
the
the 11 right now.
11th?
When I checked, they were. Yeah.
Well, this is no fault.
Tied, but
This is no fault to Kyrie. This is no fault to Luca. It's all
oh,
Mark.
it's Luca's fault.
This
Don't give
is
a fuck.
all Mark Cuban's fault. You trade
Luca's
away your
missed.
defenders.
Luca's missed 6 game winners since
Okay.
Kyrie's got there.
Why isn't
Give them
Kyrie
six extra wins.
why isn't Kyrie shooting it?
Because if you're running an organization, you going to the player who's only going to be there for a year, or you going to the player who you want to build your franchise around?
I'm going to the player who's going to win me basketball games, and that's Kyrie Irving in the
I
clutch.
mean,
He
Luca's
did,
done it in the past though for
but if
Mavs. So
but I think it's to the point where he's 3-0 on game winners. Well, why don't we not give him that 4th one? We can pull a KD
yeah,
and go, hey, I think we should do it with Kai. You
yeah,
know, KD willingly said that in Brooklyn. That's why they work so well
yeah.
together there. They did not want to leave each other. They just didn't want to be in that organization. Just so
And
sad to
Luca,
see them.
bitch.
Yeah, Luca. By the way, did you
I
see
do
that
not
pass
like.
the other night by Luca?
No,
I was watching the Mavs game. He threw it in behind him and it just went all the way down the court.
Luca just pisses me off, man.
He does shit that he doesn't need to do. He's just too fancy.
And he has potential, but he like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say he's like Ben Simmons.
He's not
Well,
Ben
like
Simmons. Luke is a generational talent and will be a champion and MVP
I
in the
don't know
right
about that
system.
champ part.
In the
Yeah,
right system.
if he doesn't leave Mavs, there ain't no champ going there. But what was I gonna say? Like, he's got the pure talent and shit, but he just ain't working. Like, his coaches say, like, he doesn't condition at all, and you're forcing the ball down his throat for what, 40 minutes a night, 38 minutes a night.
Yeah. Well,
He ain't gonna like give
but
Luca Fox's speed, and we got the next Michael Jordan.
okay, buddy.
Tell
Um,
me I'm wrong though.
keep, keep it on the Mavs here quick. Christian Woods needs to learn how to play some paint fucking defense.
Just pink defense? I thought nah, he need to learn defense in
The Mavs
general.
need to learn how to play paint fucking defense. Those announcers ripped them apart the other night. Ripped them apart. They ripped them apart, man. They had like 20 points in the paint by the half. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. Um, playoff picture. The Lakers, 7th seed.
Hmm.
They could bump up, be in the playoff
They could
spot.
get bounced out first round.
They could get bounced out first round. That's why I do not want them in the 7th seed. I want them in the 6th seed. I want them to face the
Okay.
Kings. I want them
Yeah,
to face the
fair.
Kings.
I mean, 7 seed's fine, to be honest. Unless Ja pulled a gun and shoots Davis. Like, we
Yeah,
good.
yeah. No, the Grizzlies suck.
We
They
fine in the
suck.
West.
You are not fine in the West, my friend. The Suns may take the West, low key. Even though KD had a horrible night the other night, I use
This is his first game back.
his first game back. Still Kevin Durant. We know who he is.
No.
Suns
I don't
could.
want to see my boy CP0 get addicted to the finals anymore.
Yeah, he broke his
He
addiction
clean
in
two
1 year.
years.
2 years clean.
He, he,
But yeah, actually, I think the Mavs are one, not the Mavs, the Suns are one really good defender away from really making that next leap to a championship. It's
Bridges.
no OG, OG.
Fair,
You
fair.
slide OG into that spot, you guys are good. You guys may win a chip with OG on your roster. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
you.
that,
I don't. I get why you had to trade away Mikel, but I don't. I think you should have tried to keep Cam Johnson. He's such a good defender, such a good power forward. He's a big boy. He's like six.
yeah.
He's 6'9". So I don't know why they traded him. It really sucks.
I think the Suns have one opportunity left.
I think
To be
it's
honest, I don't even give them that opportunity.
in the next two
Chris Paul is
years.
done.
It's in the
Chris
next two
Paul is done.
years. Oh, Chris Paul won't be the leading caliber. It'll be D Book or KD.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he done. He ain't going out there, picking up when D Book lacks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I I have a feeling the Suns can make it to like conference finals, depending.
The
Bounced by
possibility.
Warriors, bounced by Lakers, in my opinion. Bounced by Nuggets.
There's a lot of teams that can bounce them, but there's also Kevin
Yeah,
Durant
they're also
and
gonna
Devin
say that.
Booker. That's a big offensive unit.
D Book a bitch. Fuck D Book.
We don't like D Book over here.
I'm a Suns hater.
I'm not a Suns hater. I just think D Book talks a lot of trash for doing nothing besides score empty stats for the first part of his career.
Chris Paul hits a three, and that cuts the lead to 42.
Yeah, that's a wild clip. Wild clip.
Luka
Uh,
Doncic, old daddy.
that's kind of it for the West, yeah. Nothing's
Yeah.
going on in the West, man.
Um.
East, Knicks clinched their playoff spot. We knew it was coming. No
Yeah.
shocker. Second round exit, maybe a first. Nothing crazy.
First, isn't Julius Randle hurt?
No, he'll be back for playoffs.
Okay, I thought he was out 3 weeks.
Yeah, he'll be back for playoffs.
That playoffs were a week and a half away.
No, he'll be back for playoffs.
Okay. I
If
guess
anything,
playing games got to play
yeah,
first. Yeah.
playing games got to play first. He'll be back for the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Okay. Okay.
Ben Simmons is out indefinitely with a lower back spasm. Shocker. Ben, buddy, time to pack it up. Nets, buy him out. Do what you got to do.
It's a wild hot take. I'm gonna say Sixers could lose first round to the Nets.
Sixers couldn't lose first round to the Nets.
Yeah, they could.
How?
It would require some fucking outstanding play from Nick Claxton and Mikal Bridges dropping 40 a night, but like they could lose. They could lose.
They cannot lose. They will not lose to the Nets.
They
Don't
lost
listen.
to the Hawks.
Don't listen to this fucking bum.
They lost to the Hawks.
The Hawks had Trae Young.
The Nets have Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson.
I wish nothing but pain upon you, man. You just say the most outlandish shit.
I
But
said it was a hot take.
speaking of the Nets, Kel Bridges won Player of the Week first time, and I think his first time in his career, averaging 30 points, like 6 rebounds, 2 assists. That's insane. Good for you, Mikal. They packed your ass up. They got you out of there. Now you're flourishing down in Brooklyn. Nothing but praise for you. You got your flowers. I'm happy
I'm
about
gonna say
it.
this on this podcast, and I'm gonna stick to my word. Every night we bet the over on Dono for the playoffs. First round of the playoffs over every night. Cleveland versus Knicks. He's dropping 40 a game.
Oh, Cleveland versus Knicks is the playoff. Wait, that's
4
the
and
lock?
5 seed. Not locked yet. Actually, it might be locked.
If that's the lock, that is going to be the most entertaining playoff series this playoffs.
Dono.
That might be the most entertaining playoff series. Dono's revenge. They wouldn't trade for him. Now I'm coming with the Cavs and I'm gonna dummy you. That may be the most. That's a crazy storyline.
I'm putting $100 on the over every single fucking night.
I would too. Dono, in case anybody's wondering, why the fuck would you do that? Donovan's a walking 50 bomb in the playoffs. If you're a casual basketball player, not many people know that because he was starving down in Utah. But yeah, no, that's insane.
Man went head to head with. I don't know if we're gonna get monetized or demonetized for this. With blowjob Jamal Murray, 50 points a game for each of them, back to back to back.
Yeah.
They both averaged like 43 on ridiculous shooting.
No, if anything, it'd just get removed. Video would just get removed. But I have it.
Cut that out.
No, I have it so kids can't watch. So
okay.
Yeah, there's an age restriction on this, I think. Just so I can put that end clip in where it shows the next video. It's fucking stupid. Fuck you, YouTube, for that. But yeah, that'd be blowjob Jamal. Different animal in the playoffs. Blowjob Jamal is a different fucking animal in the playoffs. Donovan's gonna have a fucking year too. He's gonna have a good fucking series. The East is pretty much decided though. Raps are in the play-in. Fucking morons. Should have scrapped your team at the deadline when you had the chance. You didn't.
Trade OG for number 2 pick. Pick up Scoot. OG and Freddie for number 2 pick.
We traded away our protected pick for this year. So our top 10 for Jakob Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, we did that.
He's gonna bring you through the play-in.
We preach trust in Masai, but what the fuck, Masai? What the fuck was that? I don't get it. Freddie had a 20 and 20 night though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
20 and 20, career high in assists. Fred, you're still
Probably
ass.
cooked out of his mind.
Fred, you're still ass. Get the fuck out of here. The Pistons, they are 1 and 20 in their last 21 games.
21.
Like, the tank for Victor is very obvious for the Pistons. I mean, if they get Victor, nice little Wiseman, Victor plays the power, you leave your big boy at the center. It's a nice little Pistons roster.
I don't even think they're tanking for Wiseman. I just can't name a player on that team that's good. Cade's hurt, so can't even say him.
Yeah, they traded Sadiq Bey.
I seen a post. Killian Hayes hit his first right-handed layup in like 126 games.
Fuck
that is
Killian
wild.
Hayes, bro. Fuck Killian Hayes, man.
126 games without a right-handed layup as a righty. That is wild.
Killian Hayes, bro. I see so many memes about that guy. Like, he is a fucking bum. He is a bum. I could do more on that basketball court in the physical shape that I am in. than Killian Hayes could do on the basketball court right now. I promise. I promise I could. I think I'd put all the measly dollars in my bank account on the line to say that I could probably get more points than he has this season. If you put me in for 82 games, yeah. He's ass.
I say I joined the league. My points probably sitting at 2.5. You hit the over. I'm only chucking threes, you know. Zero under or over. There ain't no I'm getting 2 point. Nah. We hit the three or we done. Take the over.
uh, uh I would not actually score in an NBA regulation game, just so everybody knows. We would get dummied.
I don't know.
Maybe for 48 minutes we're out there, we could maybe get a layup.
My thing is they give me the Ben Simmons treatment, you know, the Russell Westbrook treatment. I might hit that bit.
Oh yeah. If they do that for me, I might hit that bitch. But I'm stepping in
Now we're
for
talking crazy.
I'm stepping in for a high school three though. That's the problem. I'm stepping in for a high school three.
I'm shooting from NBA. Don't give a fuck. I'm chucking that hoe. Fuck it.
James Wiseman said that this feels like his rookie year. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that's because you a bitch.
You haven't played in 2 seasons. You've been injured. And I get
G League.
when you were with the Warriors that they didn't play you, but they didn't have a use for you. You didn't fit their
1,
system.
2, 3, 4. There's a reason we didn't have a use
Yeah.
for you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Check the numbers.
But I mean, him or Kevon Looney, I'm taking him. Wiseman can't shoot that midi. He's shown it. This kid is fucking booming on the Pistons. He's shooting the ball.
Yeah.
He's averaging like now these aren't doesn't sound great, but he's averaging, I think, 14 9 on 0.9 blocks, but he's only been there for like he's only been there since the deadline, I should say.
Yeah, so
So
a
it's
month and a
yeah,
half.
maybe. But yeah, man, he's doing good down there. I'm happy for him.
Nick, how does it make you feel that we're getting the rematch from 2015, 2016, 2017? Did they go? All I'm saying is Cleveland first Golden State in the finals. Come on now.
It's not happening. Celtics,
No.
Nuggets, possibly. Bucks. I think it'd be cool to see Bucks and Suns again. I think that'd be a cool playoff series with Kevin Durant and the Suns.
Fair.
That'd be a cool playoff
I don't want to see
series.
the Suns. Fuck CP0.
Yeah, no, I want to see the Suns. I like CP3.
I'm a big CP. I hate Booker. I hate CP0. They're both bitch made.
I like
Fair.
I like Booker. I like
Durant's
CP3.
Durant, but
I love KD.
Durant's Durant, but CP0, fuck him.
What's the playoff picture looking like for the plan right now? I'm gonna look it up.
For
I think
the
it's pretty good.
plan,
I think it's a pretty good plan.
yeah, you got shit. The Lakers, Pelicans.
Oh yeah, for the West play-in,
Yeah,
it's LA versus the Pelicans,
and then
Minnesota versus OKC.
Minnesota's getting their shit smacked.
I think Lakers might need to beat the Pelicans to secure that 7th seed because I don't think they want to see OKC at all. They do not fare well against OKC. They haven't fared well against them all year.
They don't want to see fucking the Pelicans. Ingram's revenge game gonna go crazy. 50-point triple double.
Shut the fuck up. The East playing Miami versus Atlanta, and then Toronto versus Chicago. Miami versus Atlanta. Who really gives a fuck?
What was it? 2 years ago, those teams were all top 4 seeds. Maybe no, Atlanta was 4th because Knicks were 5th. Heat, Raptors, and Bulls.
No.
They started off as the 1st seed.
Yeah, then they went out of the playoff picture.
Yeah.
But Toronto versus the Bulls, everyone's gonna go, that's gonna be an insane playing game if it happens, because DeMar is coming for Toronto. Wow, that might be an insane playing game.
That's the game that the boys want to go see, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not coughing up $450 for a fucking ticket to the Raptors game.
You mean for nosebleeds, right?
Yeah. Because nobody knows. Any Toronto game in Toronto is like your life savings. It's fucking pathetic what Toronto does. That's why when you watch
Well,
Ottawa versus Toronto in Ottawa, it's just blue. No, they'll drive down from Toronto because it's cheaper to drive down from Toronto.
yeah.
Like it's fucked.
What was I gonna say? And any game that has DeMar in it in a Toronto arena, fucking expensive, man.
Yeah, people will pay it just because they like to see DeMar back in
Yeah,
Toronto.
yeah.
UConn won March Madness. Nah, who cares? March Madness, I didn't watch it at all this year. It's always exciting for the first week when everybody's got their brackets going. Then it usually just goes, oh, that team won. Cool.
My thing with March Madness is I fucking love the one game elimination style, like
Yeah.
the plan. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
all the buzzer beaters are fucking insane. There's one in the final four. Man was an inch away from stepping out, and he recovered, shot the mid range, ended it, won it for San Diego to advance to the championship.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the championship game, but I heard fucking UConn's defense was just outstanding. It
Oh,
was like,
UConn just fucking steamrolled.
yeah. I think it was like 36-24 at the half.
Yeah,
That's that's retarded.
yeah. They swamped him by. You could tell who won just by looking. Not like, but like you look at betting, and when the spread is like plus 11 for UConn, you can see who the favorites are.
Yeah.
Some dude bet $82 on UConn to win or something, and he won $2. And it's
Like
like
that, you got a problem if you're doing that bet. Like, don't bet.
you're penny pinching, bud.
Don't bet if that's your outcome.
For real.
Um,
Although,
anything else really going on in the league
yeah, Giannis shit on
besides?
Embiid a couple nights ago or last night.
Yeah, that
Second, actually, not
that's a
the
regular
third.
occurrence in the NBA though. Um,
Um,
MVP
Sixers
ladder
are facing Nets. I got Nets.
tonight.
No, I mean playoffs.
Playoffs. Oh yeah, zero's so
I
fucking
got
high. You're high if you think that's going to happen. What's the other one? There's something else. Fuck, I wanted to bring up. Oh, fuck Vince McMahon. That's all I wanted to bring up for the end of this podcast. Fuck Vinnie Mac, man. Go away. Any WWE fan who made the one WWE fan who may pop into this. Fuck you, Vince. Fuck what you did to Monday Night Raw. Fuck Roman Reigns. Fuck it all. I'm so mad at that company right now. Fuck it. Vince, go away. All right, that's been today's episode of Small Town Sports. It's a quick, short one.
I thought you were hopping in NBA ladder or MVP ladder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. MVP ladder. Jokic is back to number one.
Is he?
Yeah,
I thought Embiid was as of last night.
he might be as of last night. Last time I checked, it was Jokic. I didn't check last night.
Yeah, I checked this morning or like before we start recording, and Jokic or Embiid was number one.
Giannis ain't moving from number three. Simple as that. He will not.
Don't know why. He is
Yeah,
the best player.
yeah. He's won it too much. They just voter fatigue. It's fucking annoying. If you're the best player, you
Yeah, we're
deserve the
giving
MVP.
Jokic.
Yeah, if you're the best player, you deserve the MVP. The NHL does it that way. There's literally no voter fatigue I find in the NHL. McDavid won it multiple years in a row. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you know what organization you're talking about? We're
Yeah.
talking about the NBA here, where we let who was it? I think it was Chuck has a vote. Like the most retarded people have votes. News analysts have votes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's annoying.
All right,
It's annoying.
I'll
It's
let
all
you
based on
wrap
the
up,
media.
my boy.
It's all based on the
Fuck the
media.
NBA.
Yeah, the NBA's mid as fuck right now. Been a good episode though.
Yeah,
Kind of been a free flowing
playoffs will
one.
go hard.
Yeah. Players are gonna go hard. I think the next one will be after the play in, so that'll be a good one. But yeah,
Before
that's
you end this up, I've got one last thing to say. Dono over every game for the first round versus the next take the over.
He's
So I got
not
that.
wrong. All right, that's been today's episode of Small Town Sports. We'll be back with a hockey one, I think, this week. So stay in tune for that. We got something else coming up. I don't know how anybody's gonna feel about it or if anybody's gonna watch it, but it'll still be pretty cool for me to do. But other than that, thanks for watching.